Today I'm going to show you how find the inverse function. This is our topic, inverse function and logarithmic. I'm going to divide this class in two parts. The first part, I'm gonna solve one problem. I'm gonna solve for you one problem to looking for inverse function, and the next class we are working for logarithmic. Okay, so before to solve this problem is find the inverse function of f(x) equals x to the third power plus 2. Solution. Okay, before to solve this problem, I'm going to define what is the concept, what I mean this. So some definition. All right, so let f and b 1 to 1 function, then inverse, the function. Okay, not inverse yet, so okay, that's it. This function is with domain A and range B. Now then inverse function. So now inverse function is, we have to write like this: f minus 1, see, has domain, this has domain B, this domain B, and range A, and is defined by f to the negative power, and like this. So in mathematics, x f of x equals y. All right, for any y in B. Okay, so this is the definition about what I mean inverse function. Actually, you see this formula, this is the meaning of the inverse function, but I write some words here, sometimes it's confused. Okay, now let me write all the steps how solve the inverse function, how find the inverse function. I mean, how find the inverse function. How find the inverse function? Okay, in this case, the problem of a 1 to 1 function f. Okay, so step 1, look at this. All this process you must do when you try to find the inverse function. The step number 1, write y equals f of x. That's step 1. Step number 2. Solve this equation. For example, we have this problem, this equation for x in terms of f if possible. Okay, step number 3. Step 3, express or to express f, the inverse function f minus 1 as a function, it's a function of x interchange x and y. All right, interchange x and y. The result equation is y equals f to the minus, this is the symbol of x, right? So this is the whole process, step by step, 3 steps to find the solution or to solve the inverse function. Okay, let's go then apply all this knowledge about how solve the how find the inverse function of fx equals x to the third power plus 2. So according to our steps that I give it to you, so the first step, first write what? The step 1, write y f of x. Okay, the first step, we need to write y, this one, equals x to the third power plus 2. Okay, next steps, then solve this equation for x, then solve this equation for x. Okay, how solve? And then we are going to have here, you solve this for x to the third power, x to the third power, not to the second power, third power, right, equals y, you move it to the other side, negative 2, right? You simplify, because we have to simplify this, right? You know this. So this is going to be equals x equals to cube root of y minus 2. Okay? So finally, we interchange x and y. Look at this step here. I am doing step by step to how find the inverse function. Sometimes calculus is very hard, but it's not. So this is easy. You do easy process, right? Okay. Finally, interchange x and y. So how interchange? Here, look at this. You can write it right here. Y equals, because this is x, just write y equals cube root of x minus 2. Okay. So therefore, now last step. This is therefore. Look, the inverse function is inverse function is I will write right there. The function is What is the inverse function? So if the inverse function, look at how I write the inverse function is equals q root of x minus 2. That's the answer. Easy, no? So I think it was better to divide our class in two, because sometimes confused when you submit it to concept. So today was inverse function. So how find the inverse function? I did a step by step to see how get the answer, how find the inverse function. It's right here the answer. So in our next class we're gonna find the logarithmic. So it's simple. Okay, so far that was our class. Easy, no?